Hello, Chucky Eggs. Nice to see you all, and thank you for tuning in on my Wednesday blog. It's a lovely sunny day in Hartlepool. Hope you've had a great week, and I'd just like to say thank you for all your lovely letters. I really appreciate them. I'm overwhelmed with the letters that I've been receiving about how you enjoy my blog and how you enjoy my meditation. So thank you, and keep them coming. I really appreciate it. Okay, well, I hope you've had a week full of belly laughs. Well, at least one belly laugh anyway. I've had a great week. What have I done? I'm starting to do yoga. I was in the gym the other day, and I seen the instructor, Clint. They call him Clint. And he was doing the splits, and I said, I'd love to do that. He said, well, Gina, he said, come to me yoga class. And I said, I will. I said, because I'd love to do the splits. Always something I fancied doing. He said, when are you, how flexible are you? I said, well, I can't do Fridays. So, I laugh at my own jokes, me, don't I? I've had so many letters, like I say, so I'm going to read one of them out this week. As you know, I don't mention any names. Hello, Jane. No, I'm only kidding. Really. Dear Gina, I'm trying for a baby, and I just wondered if there were any cards that predicted pregnancy. Love your blog. Thank you so much. Yes. Now, that is a good subject for today, actually, because I'm going to talk about the cards that you would get in a reading if you were pregnant or going to be pregnant or there was a baby around or so. The card I always think that depicts pregnancy is the Empress. Can you see? She's kind of holding her stomach there. A lot of autumn colours on that card. The Empress represents the mother. So this can stand for pregnancy, fertility. It can stand for your mum. It could stand for somebody that's a mother figure. If a man gets this card in a reading, it can sometimes stand for the mother of his children, or if you meet somebody, this lady probably has children, but it usually stands for fertility. Okay, now there's certain cards that come up with that to back that pregnancy card up. So, the Ace of Wands. Now, all aces are new beginnings. Now, the Ace of Wands is probably my favourite ace because it's, as you can see, he's got the fire in one hand, he's kind of got the wand in one hand, and he's got the world in the other hand, and it's a brand new beginning. So when that's coupled up with the Empress, it's probably a pregnancy. Depends where it is, you see. If this is in the future, if this is the future of the reading, where it's placed, probably a pregnancy. Now, even more to back it up would be the pages. Now, there's 4 pages in a pack, and they can represent messengers like valets, or they can represent children. So we'll start with the Page of Cups. Now, pages are sexless, I should say. Pages are sexless, so it's up to you if you get a feeling about a page. I always see the Page of Cups as a little girl, but not necessarily. It could be a little boy as well. But it's a very gentle child. It's cups are usually water. Cups are the element of water, so it's a gentle child, maybe a psychic child as well. Lovely. If it's a little boy, he won't be like a Neanderthal. He'll be a gentle child who's very poetic and maybe artistic, or a little girl. So that's the Page of Cups. The Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles, this little child is holding a coin. So this child would be quite intellectual. He or she would do well with money. Quite an intelligent child. This would probably be an earth sign because Pentacles are earth. Pentacles are the element of earth. Then you would get the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands, this child has fire in their belly. The racing along on a ram, as you can see, they've got red hair. I mean, not saying they've definitely got red hair, but the fiery, red hair depicts a fiery personality. They've got the torch in the hand. They're just going through life, full of fire, this child. Mischievous, full of life, full of energy, bit gobby. I was probably the Page of Wands. My mother would back that up probably. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Now, this is an intelligent child. This would be swords are air, so probably an air sign or an air sign personality. So there's the 4 pages. So you've got the intelligence intelligence of the Page of Swords, you've got the gentleness of the Page of Cups, you've got the studious side of the Page of Pentacles, and you've got the fire as the Page of Swords. Now the Page of Wands. Now they usually mean children. So you get the Empress and the Ace of Wands, and one of those pages, I would say to you that probably there's going to be a pregnancy. Now, if you're trying for a baby and nothing's happening, what you need to do, you need to do a vision board, right? You can do a vision board with anything, really. So what a vision board is, either put pictures down on a piece of paper, do it on your computer, do it on word art, or even just do it, like the old-fashioned way, get a piece of paper and stick pictures on, So if you're trying for a baby and nothing's happening, do a vision board of pregnant ladies, do a vision board of maybe a scan picture, babies, how you would feel if you were pregnant, Put it all on paper and put that vision board somewhere where you were going to see that every day. Put things of like phallic situations on there. Phallic situations, you know what a phallic thing is, don't you? I don't know how to explain a phallic object. So surround yourself by phallic objects, fertility symbols. Look at that fertility board every day. Put a picture of you even with a pregnant lady and your head on that lady, So what it's saying to the universe is this is what's going to happen. This is what's happening now, actually, Now, you can do a vision board with anything you want in your life. If you're looking for love, you can do a vision board, put love hearts on, put the word soulmate on, put the qualities that you want in a man. Say you want a new house, say you'd like to live in Greece, say your ambition is to live in Greece. You need to put a vision board with all Grecian houses on there and Grecian landscapes and things. You create your destiny. I'm 100% positive about that. You do really create your own destiny. The law of attraction. People can't argue with the universe because the universe, even scientists have discovered this. The universe is a big mirror, massive mirror. So whatever you put out there, it reflects right back at you. So you're a negative person. All you'll do is just reflect negativity all the time. If you're mourning all the time, you'll attract that back into your life. If you're full of hatred, you'll attract that back. Try and be positive and, watch out for the words that you actually say. Some people, they don't realise they say hate a lot. I had a friend and she said to me, Gina, she said, I keep saying hate all the time, and she's such a lovely positive person as well, but she said to me, I would say, oh, I hate them shoes, oh, I hate that comedian, oh, I hate that, I hate, and I don't think she really meant the word hate, but you put that word out to the universe, wow, it hits you right back, you know what I'm saying? So, do a vision board. Anything that you want in your life, you create your own future, and you need to be clear of what you want and put that out in the universe, and it'll hit you right back. Okay, let's have a card of the week. I've told you about the baby, so they were obviously pre-picked cards because I wanted to tell you about the Empress and things. Now we will do a card of the week. Give my regards to Broadway. Okay. The Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. Isn't it funny? I was just talking about what you give. Oh, I've just dropped a card. Let me see what it is. Oh, the Queen of Wands. I've just dropped myself. Right, Queen of Wands. I don't need to read that because I did that a few weeks ago, the Queen of Wands. But there you go. I must be feeling on my throne today because the Queen of Wands would be a Leo woman, can you say? Which is me. So, Four of Pentacles. This is the card. Traditionally, this is the card of the miser. And the message of this card is don't hold on to anything too tightly because it stops the flow. Obviously, it's monetary because pentacles are all to do with money and possessions. So what it's saying is you hold on to money and you're worrying about money and you're making money a big issue and you're kind of worrying about it all the time. It stops the flow of energy. So stop worrying about money. It'll come to you. Stop worrying. And I'd like to say as well, never use the word skint. Never use that. Take that out of your vocabulary. Take that word out, right? So if your friend's saying to you, are you going out this weekend, Joan? No, I'm skint. Oh, get rid of that word because skint is such a negative word and you'll just attract more poverty. Just say, no, I don't want to go out this weekend. My funds won't allow. Don't use skint, telling you. So this is the message of this card. What it means is you will be okay financially, but let it flow. Just let that money flow. You know, don't be a miser. Don't be worrying about money too much. Just let it flow and it'll just come to you. So the song that I would use for that would probably be If I Was a Rich Man. Oh, I never used a song for the Empress, did I? Right. So what song would I use for the baby card? Baby face, you've got the cutest little baby face. You must have been a beautiful baby. You must have been a beautiful child. My baby don't care for rings. Oh, there's so many with baby, and which can I use? Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Maybe that's not appropriate for a pregnancy, but there's so many songs, isn't there, with baby in the title, so take your pick. So there you go. There's your cards. So 4 of Pentacles, like I said, don't be a miser, let the money flow, never use skint, never use skint. And another word that I don't want you to use either is but. Never use the word but, because it's a total eraser. It just erases everything you've said. Well, I want to go for that job interview, but, get rid of that word. It's negative. Don't use but. Right, the only time that you would use but is if your friend said to you, does my bum look big in this dress, Gina? And I would say, yes, but your knockers look fantastic. That would be the only time I would use but. Right, let's end with a joke. This guy is the captain of the golf club, and every year they ask him to do a talk, you know, like an after-dinner speech. So he thinks, right, this year I'm going to do it on sex. Now, his wife is a bit of a prude, so she's not coming to the night anyway. She's not going to be there. So he tells his wife that he's going to do a talk on yachting. Sorry, my Hartlepool accent was very strong there. Yachting. So anyway, he does the talk, he goes on the night and he does the talk and everything's marvellous and, you know, they have a few drinks and the meal and he does this talk. Anyway, the next day, his wife was in the hairdressers. And this woman who was at the night before was in the hairdressers as well. So she approaches his wife and she says to her, oh my God, your husband was amazing the other night. His talk was marvellous. And his wife goes, really? And she says, oh yes, she said, he was so informative. And she went, that strikes me as strange. She says, to my knowledge, he's only ever done it twice. The first time he was sick and the second time his act blew off. Right, okay folks, I'm going to leave you with the joke of the week, the cards of the week. Make that vision board, take those negative words out your vocabulary and have a wonderful sparkly week. And I hope you continue with the belly laughs and the positivity and the sparkles. Bye!